Greetings, I am Ken McAuliffe, Stereophile contributing editor, and I am here today with Cedrick Boutonet, the CEO of Focal and Name, based in France, I assume.
Yes.
And we are here to discuss the new Diva Utopia 3-way bass reflex active wireless speaker, which retails for $39,000, or $40,000 if you want to round it off. And the press release says it combines pure hi-fi sound, unique design, cutting-edge Name electronics, and the latest wireless technologies for unparalleled usability and freedom. So I'm curious, Cedrick, why an active, connected, wireless speaker from Focal now? We think of Focal, or at least I do, as sort of a pure, high-end audio speaker, but you're taking on wireless, active, and fully connected on all the platforms. Why now?
Why now? Because when we started this project 5 years ago, we didn't know what sort of technology we could implement within the speakers. So we started the journey and thinking about the overall project, speakers. And then we understood that the technology we had available on the market, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, were not the right one. So we started to investigate. We found the right supplier, but we had to start it from scratch. And the main idea was to come up again with a high-end speaker, a high-fidelity speaker, easy to use. So easy to use means, for me, wireless and active. But it took us 5 years and a lot of hard work to develop this product.
So you feel like the marketplace is ready for an expensive speaker that sort of does everything?
Yes, because we understand, and we, as you know, we're selling quite a nice quantity of speakers, passive, very high-end. When we're talking about the Utopia range, we're talking about speakers from 40,000 euro up to 250,000 euro. So this is the Utopia range. And we heard our customer. Some of them were looking for active wireless speaker because they get bored of the black box, the cables, the difficulty to install audiophile setup. So they wanted to enjoy music and enjoy plug-and-play product and just listen to the music. That's it. So, of course, our philosophy, our tradition, our patrimony is really in high-end. So we don't turn our back to the audiophile. So that's the reason why it's an Utopia product, which is, and you know, when a product is labeled Utopia, stamped Utopia, it means it's top-notch product. Nevertheless, we know that there is a new generation of music lovers. They want the best product available on the market, but they don't want to become sound engineer or acoustic engineers.
And people are so used now to doing everything with their phone or with their iPad. A younger person who's not used to or doesn't want tube amps like I'm engaged with would go for this because it falls right into their wheelhouse with all the different connections and availability, I guess.
There is also something, and that's the reason why we're here in this beautiful location in New York. It's a flat. It's not a listening room. It's the sort of flat people have in New York. And we just wrote this product together with us, plug, play, and it's simple as that. And this is what we really want to achieve, and we've succeeded.
Is this aimed at the typical Focal customer or a new customer?
I do believe that this is the sort of new customer you have on the market nowadays. Those people are not interested in benchmarking system. What they want is the best product on the market, and they really want to enjoy music. Really, because nowadays we have streaming and high-resolution streaming, so that's why our industry is still alive, because it's user-friendly, it's very convenient. You can enjoy the music through your phone, through streaming platform. So those people are living, in this world. They are not looking backwards, so they want a product that match with their lifestyle.
And I guess this also attracts a younger base.
Yes, but not only. And it was fantastic because a few days ago we launched the product in Paris, and I had a chance to discuss with, let's say, a very traditional and conservative customer, audiophile, and they said to me, Cedrick, this is something very strange because I own 11 boxes at home. What am I going to do with it? And I said to myself, oh, this is fantastic. This is exactly what I was expecting to hear one day. So when you have this kind of comment, it means that people really understand that it's an audiophile product, and that's nice. But not only.
So your traditional customer's ready to get rid of all his boxes.
That's what I heard, and I'm talking about the control of my friends. This is what they heard also.
So I guess you have a fully fledged, fully sort of tricked out app to run these.
Yes.
And it comes with a remote as well, a physical remote?
It comes with a remote because if you're over the phone and you want to switch off the music, it's convenient. But we know that most of the time people will drive their speakers through their phones or their iPad or another Android system.
I'm curious, what's in your home system? What do you have at home?
Oh, I'm lucky, I must say. So I have many locations where I live because during the week I'm based in Saint-Etienne. So in Saint-Etienne I'm using Sopra 2 with a 300 series. But I'm also testing the new name Unity Power Edition, Nova Power Edition, together with a pair of Diablo. And down south in my family house, nearby the sea in south of France, my house is fully equipped with 1000 series, so Utopia CI, driven by an Astral.
So you're fully streaming?
Yes.
I'm just curious, I'm sure you have children. Are they interested in vinyl, your children?
I'm the one who was interested in vinyl.
Oh.
I own more than 10,000 vinyl, mainly soul and funk.
Wow.
So a lot of copy promo, not for sale. So very fancy vinyl like Buddha Records, Casablanca Records, all these things. So
beautiful.
Beautiful Afro-American music from the 70s and the 80s. So I'm a music lover. My kids are music lover, but I must say that nowadays you can find all these things on the streaming, and it's so convenient.
Right.
We love our vinyl because this is the root. I mean, this is the origin. This is where it's coming from, and we cherish, we treasure those beautiful vinyl. But on the day-to-day, I must say I have everything with me, and I can play my music wherever I am.
So you still have all your records?
A lot.
Wow, what kind of turntable you do have? This is sort of off the point, but I'm sorry, I'm curious.
A traditional and a Torrance made in Europe, which is not always the case anymore.
Right.
But you know, with the suspended.
Oh right. So like a 166 or
yes.
something.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I love it.
That's great.
But at this time, I was crazy about, when I was young, I was crazy about music, and I was not. I never considered myself as an audiophile, but in my young age, I owned a Nakamichi Dragon.
Oh wow.
And I was recording my on the tape. You know, you remember maybe this TDK.
Sure.
AMXG with the metal frame, so sort of music lover.
Oh, you definitely have the roots in it.
Yes.
That's great. Well, finally, I'm going to ask Rejean Bedel a few technical questions.
Yes.
But for you, as the CEO, what are the main selling points of this design, if you had to distill it down to 2 or 3 things?
In fact, what we try to do at Focal and Name is to stick to our DNA, and when we do something, when we talk about design language, when we develop a product, we try to be efficient and consistent. So when we talk about this product, of course, we made the decision to move from the traditional craftsmanship, from our cabinet factory, to go for mold. But there is a reason to it. In terms of sound performance, it's better, and we have idiot proof. When it comes to the design and to the side plates, which are removable, there is a reason. When you buy a pair of speakers, and if they get damaged by water or by a pet or a kitty or whatsoever, you have to stick with it. Here, you just have to replace the side plate.
Oh.
So again, and also when we ship product to our partners all over the world, overseas, if something happens, if something occurs, we just have to ship a new set of side plates, and we're home.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's convenient. Efficiency is what we're seeking for. That's one of our aim.
But is the open design also part of the sound?
Not really. When it comes to the side plate, what we have done here is the sound performance is one thing, and the design, the side plate, the finishing is another stuff. Why? Because some people will like this finishing, other people will like more traditional finishing, like wood, lacquer, leather, whatsoever. They can ask for
Oh, you can have all of that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It will come. We sell this product with this finishing only, but people can change, so it's a matter of discussion together with their retailer, but they can order special finishing.
And what's the name of this finish?
Form, please. It will tell you the exact name.
Okay, all right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it, Cedric. Continuing our interview regarding the new Diva Utopia three-way bass reflex speaker from Focal, I'm happy to be with Rejean Bedel, who is the group product manager of Focal and Name. Greetings.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. And I have a few technical questions for you. And as I just mentioned, I review loudspeakers, but I review very conventional loudspeakers. So I'm sure when you have a loudspeaker that contains an amplifier or four amplifiers, two per side, and all these electronics, there must be compromises involved. And I'm curious what those are and how you overcome those in this speaker.
Okay. So I will not really speak about compromising because, in my opinion, it's much more optimized because we co-develop, as we have a nice brand called Focal that made all the drive unit, the loudspeaker, the cabinets, etc. We have the name on the name side, the engineer team, electronic engineer who designed the global board, amplifier board, and etc. As they work together on the same product, they can optimize as much as we can the combination between the cabinet, the drive units, and the amplifier. So I will not say it's compromise. For sure, we need to, I will say, share the space inside the speaker, the volume, because acousticians want to have the biggest volume as possible. Electronicians want to have big board inside the product, big transformer, big condensators, etc. But I will say that it's not really a compromise. It's much more an optimization of the global system. You know, when you are on separate elements, you cannot really optimize your system from passive speaker through the separate element, amplifier, pre, and sources, because those are not created all together for working for a specific loudspeaker. This board behind the Diva Utopia are made only for this speaker, for this internal volume, for these drivers. So it's the best optimization possible regarding this Diva.
It's interesting. It's sort of like my naturopath. If you get into the world of vitamins, you think that taking all these vitamins separately is best, but actually a naturopath will tell you it's better to take an all-in-one because then it's all sort of seamless and it all conforms within one pill. It sounds like a similar idea.
In fact, with only one speaker, you have all the control of all the details from the very beginning, from the data, from the file that we will play, until the sound that will come from the drive unit. So you have every single part of the global architecture are totally 100% managed by our team, and we have all the control of everything. So it's gonna be better system than an only one passive active system.
Can you give me an idea of what the inside looks like? Do we have a separate box for the tweeter and the mid-range? Is there some sort of bracing inside? It seems like a lot to put in a speaker cabinet.
Yeah. So on this construction, mechanical construction, you will have we will use high-density polymer. So it's 3 different parts. The first one is the top. The second one is the front baffle, from here to here, and the third one is all the cabinet around. It's only 3 parts. With high density molded polymer, we can put inside the cabinet everything that we want, such as you say, rear chamber for the tweeter. So it's a totally separate rear chamber, such as also rear chamber for the mid bass, with elements inside that allow us to absorb the rear wave from the drive units, and inside the base, volume, we will have also brace that will reinforce the structure. We will optimize every single brace to optimize the internal volume, and it's of course totally closed from the rest of the speaker. After that, as it is, as here you have 4 different speakers, 2 on each side.
In each cabinet?
In each
There's
cabinet.
2 on each side?
2 on each side, sorry. And as it is also in push-push configuration, that's eliminate every vibration of the cabinet. It's super optimized. After that, at the end, we put our board behind with the heatsink, and it's also separated from the rest of the elements. We just need to connect them to the rest of the drive units, and that's it.
Is there some sort of damping material inside the cabinet? And are the woofers in their own chambers, or is not part of the design?
So the woofer are on the same chamber. Then all the woofers are on the same chamber.
It has one big chamber.
It's a big chamber, right? For sure, we have damping foam inside every single chamber. Behind the tweeter, we have a different foam than behind the mid-range. For sure, because the waves are not the same and need to be managed differently because it's not the same wave range. So
right. And I thought it was fascinating. We were talking with Mark before we started filming, if we call it that. That this textured material, and I assumed that was something about the sound, but it's not. And apparently this comes in many different finishes.
Exactly.
So you can change them in and out for whatever you want to see. That's pretty unique, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty unique, and it's the starting point of a new philosophy at Focal and Name regarding the finish and the management of the finish. Here we separate totally the technical elements who will make the sound and the aesthetic elements.
Right.
And this was really important for us to be able to change the panel as we want without affecting the sound signature. So, yeah.
So what are the different finishes someone can order?
So today, the only finish available for the launch is the grey felt. The grey felt is a really nice finish. It's super trendy in interior design and in the luxury industry. We wanted to to propose this finish at the beginning of the live launch for the Diva, because for us Diva is a new era, and we really wanted to introduce this new era with a new kind of finish that is totally new on our industry. Next year we will come with other finish that people will be able to buy as option for the speaker. So we will be able to propose changes for our customers.
I'm not an engineer, obviously, but I bet this sort of felt material, which is probably very absorbent, it has to affect the sound of the drivers in some way. Maybe, no?
Not really, because here you have all the front baffle that are specifically designed to push the wave through the customer.
Right.
Inside the material you have damping element to be sure that it will not vibrate, and the woofer are behind the grill over there, and that is a totally transparent grill and material, so it's not affect in any way the sound. That's why we will be able to propose other kind of finish, such as wood, such as leather, and many others.
So if we remove these, but you said this is difficult actually to remove, you need special tools. The cabinet itself is solid all the way around, it's not open.
It's not open, it's solid.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And these are wireless speakers, and due to something called name IDC technology, intelligent dynamics clocking, to reach a performance as good as cables.
Yeah.
I'm an old school tubes guy and vinyl, and how can you possibly make a claim like that, and what does that mean?
So the global wireless story is when we start the project, we had 3 ways to make good communication between speaker, between the primary speaker and the secondary speaker. To do that, there is 3 ways. The first one is Bluetooth, for sure. As high-end speakers, it was impossible to go on that way. The second one is Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi band available now is 2.4 giga and 5 giga. The problem is that Wi-Fi bands are crowded in many cities, such as here in New York, but also in Seoul, Beijing, Shanghai. It's really crowded because of smartphone, smart
Corroded,
things.
like brought down in quality?
Saturated.
Right.
To do that, brands propose to decrease the level of quality of the file, so decrease the amount of data to pass through those 2 bands, and to be sure that it's stable and you have kind of good sound image. The problem is that, again, for an Utopia product, it was impossible for us to decrease the quality and to go below the CD quality. That's why we going to the third solution that is based on UWB technology. The UWB technology is not only 2 frequency bands, it's many hundred of frequency bands from 6 giga to 11 giga, so a bit above the waveband of the Wi-Fi. So the idea is not to push the signal into one band, is to put the signal into many bands. So to be sure that in any case the signal will be blocked because of a crowded band. You know what I mean? So this is the UWB. To do that, we co-developed a chipset with a manufacturer, and as the code of the chipset was not really efficient, we decided, name engineer decided to recode this chipset, and this is why IDC, Intelligence Dynamic Clocking, came. The idea is to synchronize at the nanosecond the 2 clocks of the speakers to be sure that the sound image is perfect. To do that, in every nanosecond, the master speaker will ask the secondary speaker what is the delay and at what, I will say, hours is the speaker. And this is totally new on the industry to do that at that kind of precision. And this is what we call intelligence dynamic clocking. It allows us to master the jitters, what we call the jitters, of the internal clock of the system.
Does this put any special demands on the internet system or Wi-Fi in someone's home?
So no, as it is totally independent of Wi-Fi, there is no any perturbation of any object, of anything. So this is really nice because you are able to run the speaker easily in any space. And also, if you don't have any internet connection, those speakers can work.
Really?
Those speakers can work. This is not the case for other Wi-Fi based wireless technology. So that's pretty cool. What is also cool is we can run the sound quality up to 96 kilohertz at 24 bits. This is a bit more than double the sound quality of CD, so it's quite nice.
Wow.
And for those who want to go higher in terms of figures, we provide what we call the high-res link, which is a link between physical link, I mean, between the primary and the secondary speaker, and it allows us to go at 192 at 24 bits.
The speaker drivers are equipped with the W cone, which
Yeah.
I think is a new technology. What is the W cone material? A patented innovation that delivers precise sound, quote unquote.
So the W cone is our patented technology. Is made of it's a sandwich technology. It's this one, really nice. It's a sandwich technology that bring rigidity, lightning, and damping. This is the three important parameters that make a good drive unit, a good membrane. So the W cone is made of glass fiber. It's composed of glass fiber, Roacel foam, and a last layer of glass fiber.
What kind of foam?
Roacel foam. It's a really special foam that we thermoform in our factory to bring much more rigidity, and we after that we put 2 layers of glass fiber on this foam to bring rigidity. The thing people don't really know about this one, we call it W because glass fiber in French is verre. Verre is with a V, and 2 layers of V is a W.
Huh.
This is why we call it W membrane.
So there are no speaker terminals per se. I couldn't just hook up an amp and run these.
Exactly.
Okay. And do they stay on all the time? I see we have the lit up logo of sorts.
So we have an active mode when it's running. We have what we call the I don't remember the name, standby mode, sorry, that will consume, I will say, 2 watts. This is the norm, the standards. And after that, we can deep sleep the speaker to consume 0.2 watts. And this is these features are available in the app or with the remote control. So you can say to the speaker, okay, I want you to stand by in 20 minutes when I will not use it, or in 2 minutes, as the customer wants. So,
Thank you, Rejean. It's interesting to hear someone discuss the future of loudspeakers, which is essentially what this is. Thank you very much.
thank you very much.